Hello students. Today let us calculate the arithmetic mean of the given group data in the statistics. Uh, Here is a situation. The following distribution gives the information about the daily wages of 50 workers of a factory here. We have to find the mean daily wages of the workers. So this information is to be understood like this tabular column. Here 12 of the workers will get 100 to 120 rupees per day. 14 of them will get 120 to 140 rupees per day. 8 of them will get 140 to 160 of the per day here, and similarly 6 of them get 160 to 180, and 10 of them will get 180 to 200 rupees per day here. Totally 50 workers are there. We have to treat that as sigma fi. Fi means frequency here. Okay, here this is the class interval. This is what we are going to call as class interval. Among these interval 12 workers are there. Among these interval 14 workers are there. Among these interval 8 workers are there, and 160 to 180 will get 6 workers will get 160 to 180. Like this only we have to understand. Okay, in the formula, in the direct method, so mean x bar is calculated by the formula sigma fi into xi by sigma fi. Now here we are having the fi, of course. Sigma fi also we got, but we don't have the x. Okay, xi. That means xi means it is the midpoint of the class interval. Midpoint of this class interval is treated as xi. Okay, so xi. So that means the midpoint of this 100 to 120 is 110. No, midpoint 100 to 120. Middle number of this 100 to 120 is 110. Again, middle number of 120 to 140 is 130 here. Okay, so similarly 140 to 160 it is 150. Again 160 to 180 170. 180 to 200 190 is the middle number. So this is what that is xi here, midpoint of the class interval. Now what we have to get? The product of fi into xi means fi into xi we get. That is, these two we have to multiply, these two columns. Only these 4 columns will come in the direct method. Okay, for that you have to go, that is 110 into 12 will give 1320. No, again 14 into 130 gives 1820 here. 15 8s are again 120. No, 10 you can put. Again 17 6s are 102. Is it 10 you can put. Again 19 10s are 190 10. Means we got the product of these two here. Now you take the sum, that is sigma fi into xi we need. No, sigma fi into xi means we have to take the sum of all these things. Will gives how much it is, you can calculate. That is you can see it will leads to, here it is 0, now it is 6, again it is again 2 1 carry 7, means 7260. So the sum of these core, that is product, is 7260. Let us substitute here. We got everything here, that is sigma fi into xi is 7260 by sigma fi is 50 here. So that will gives this 0 0 will get cancelled. Again 5 1s are 5, 2 left. 5 4s are 20, again 2 left. 5 5s are 25. Is it 1 left? That is 5. Keep 1 point here. 5 2s are 10. Means average daily workers, that is average daily wages of these 50 workers is given by 145.2 rupees. That is mean x bar is given by 145.2 by direct method. Okay. Now let us go for assumed mean method. Either of these two you have to go. Okay, don't write together, separately you have to write. Okay, now here you see These two will remain same, these two columns. Of course, you find the midpoint of the class interval as it is as in the previous process. Now, in the formula you can see here assumed mean A is there, A plus sigma Fi into di by sigma Fi is there. So here assumed mean means, so as we know that the cluster of the scores are deviated from the mean position, no? So mean position means here 150 is the midpoint of this class, is it not? This is taken as assumed mean A here, because from the middle portion the scores are deviated either negatively or positively, it is deviated, no? Therefore we have to go for the midpoint of this middle portion of this interval, the distribution here, that is taken as assumed mean is treated as 150 here, means assumed mean is 150 we can take. Let me assume the mean as 150, that's why. So now in the formula deviation is there, no? D, what do you mean by D here? That is deviation from each score. Deviation is given by di is equal to x minus x bar, or A here, x minus A, xi minus A, means here A is 150, xi each score here, that means 110 minus 150. 110 minus 150 will give deviation is minus 40, is it? 110 minus 150, xi minus A, xi is this one, A is 150 here. 110 minus 150 minus 40, 110 minus 130 minus 20, here 150 minus 150 is 0, again 150 minus 170 is 20, that is 170 minus 150 is 20, 190 minus 150 is 40 here, means we calculated deviation here. Next, what we want in the formula you can see is Fi into di, means we have to take the product of second column and fourth column, that is Fi into di, means the product of those two you can see here, take the product that is given by 12 into minus 40, 12 into minus 40 is minus 480, is it not? Again 14 into 20 minus 280, again 8 into 0 is 0, again here 6 2s are 12, 120, again 10 4s are 40, 400. Now take the sum of these Fi into sigma Fi into di here, that is the product here. Sigma Fi into di is given by sum of these two. This sum of these two is 520. Sum of these two is again 16, 1 carry, 5 plus 7, 760, minus 760. Is it not? Difference of these two, we have to take the sum, no? Difference of these two will give minus 760 plus 520 will give minus 240. Is the sum of these things. Okay, now you have to substitute the values here. So mean A is 150 plus here minus 240 by here it is 50. Here 100 will get cancelled. This mean is calculated by 150 plus into minus is minus. Here it will give 5 4s 20. Okay, 4 remains, again 5 8s 40. So difference of these two will give again, that is 150 minus 4.8 is 145.20. So exactly we got the same mean now in the direct method also, 145.2 rupees. Is it? So that is what the mean assumed. This is how we are going to calculate the mean of the given group data by assumed mean method. We are getting the same value. So in the exam, if you ask to calculate mean, you have to go either direct method or assumed mean method. Okay, don't go for both the methods. Okay, either of these two you can go. I think you clearly understood, no? Dear students, by using the reference of that problem, as I told, you had to do this as homework here. So take one problem, that is the table below shows the daily expenditure on food of 25 household in a locality. Find the mean daily expenditure on food. So this is given by, I will tell you, daily expenditure is taken as in rupees it is. So and then number of households is given by, that is 100 to 150 will have 4, 150 to 200 will have 5, so 200 to 250 12, again 250 to 300 will have 2, again 300 to 350 will have again 2. So this is what the table. By referring the example what I told and what I explained, you had to do this homework. Thank you.